Have you played Baldur's Gate 3 yet? Have you played it with a controller? Well, the controller absolutely slaps, and I am not someone that should be saying the word slaps, but it really, really does, and I know that that's what people are saying these days, so controller slaps on Baldur's Gate 3. Hopefully that's the last time I'll ever say it. I just want to put some footage out there because this is me doing a really early battle in Baldur's Gate 3, and I am really surprised at how well and comfortable it is using a controller. You're going to be using the trigger buttons in order to bring up certain menus, radial menus, and then you can move between them, bring up different menus. I'm still getting used to it, so here you go. Here's one of them, takes you into the main sheet. I can play around with all of my inventory. The party's down the left. I was really surprised by this. It's a lot better than I thought. I played it when it first came out. I do not remember controller being this comfortable. Maybe I've changed, but I don't want to be sat at a desk like this. Mouse and keyboard didn't work for me. I like to sit back there on the sofa. And it's way more comfortable to be using a controller. I did try it, mouse and keyboard. I could have a mouse on the armrest and I could have a wireless Bluetooth keyboard on my lap. I didn't need too many keys. It was clunky. There were certain things I wanted to do that I didn't know how to do. The controller covers everything. Maybe moving between some of the skills, some of the spells and everything, nuances like that. It's not perfect, but it's about as good as I could ever expect it to be. So really, really impressed. Movement's fun. I did another video yesterday about my character that I'm building. I'm actually trying to build Kirito from Sword Art Online in D&D 5e, Baldur's Gate 3. So what I've done is I've gone with the Bladesinger subclass of wizard. I call it the Bladesong Wizard. That's what I am. It allows me to dual wield scimitars. I can actually have them crossed on my back, and then I can automatically set it. See, that's him down there, third step down. See me holding the two swords? That's Kirito. But now what I'm imagining, he just fell over. What I'm imagining in my head is that it's 20 years after Sword Art Online. Kirito is now nearing his 40th birthday, and somehow he's woken up in Faerûn, which is the world of D&D. But switching over to controller has made it far more fun for me. I'm glad I tried mouse and keyboard, because at least that way I know I don't like it and it doesn't really work for me. But controller slaps. It really slapped. Did it really slap? Can you say it like that? Is it a mega slap? I really don't know. I shouldn't be saying that word. But check it out. If you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet, yesterday they launched, or a couple of days ago by the time this video comes out, they launched the final patch. So you're not going to get much more. But Bladesong Wizard gives me the chance to maybe make Kirito. You can see the menus come up there. That's pretty good. You're going to control all 4 characters. I just controlled Shadowheart. Then it's going to skip over to all of the NPCs that have got moves to make. It's a little bit slower because it's turn-based than maybe most people would want, but if you're playing it with controller, it's very easy to move around. You could probably do WASD with this rather than mouse movement, but I had trouble understanding with the keyboard, how do I rotate the screen? That's just your right analog on controller. So that was really easy. You can move around with the left analog. You use your shoulder buttons or the triggers in order to bring up different menus. You can quick save by pressing start and pressing Y, I think it is. You could do a quick load, I think, which is start and X. That works really well. You bring your map up with select. So you've got everything you need. You can select. You can see end turn there, which is hold down Y. You could loot with A, but it's probably a ranged attack that I just did. NPC D&D coming in now. He's actually a future playable character. I don't know his name yet, but he's, I think, a warlock, but I'm the wizard. I'm the magic guy in this party. So I've gone with a party of a cleric, a rogue, and a fighter, and they are the three early characters. That's the rogue there, that's Astarion. I think he's got the best voice acting. I know that he pops up on online in videos every so often, so I'm really impressed. But has anyone else played it with controller? Are you playing it with controller? Have you tried controller and you didn't like it? I'm going to be making these videos. I'm going to put out gameplay of me, but I really want to talk about playing through this game, D&D 5e. That's the old version of D&D. They recently changed it. I'm worried that they may have got a bit woke with the new one because it's called D&D 1, whereas it's 5e. 5th edition was the last time, and I think they'd gone through 1 to 5. So I don't know why it wasn't 6. It could have been 6, but I think it wanted to be woke or something like that. The guy that built that's just resigned from Wizards of the Sword Coast, who is the company behind D&D. I think Hasbro owns them, but he's just stepped down after releasing the new version. He's leaving it to somebody else. But 5th edition is my edition. That's the tabletop edition that I played. I enjoyed that. Here you go. You can see the menus there. I'm going to bring up a Firebolt. Bang! Critical hit. Oh, I didn't kill it. 2 hit points left. It's a lot of fun. Really think it's worth it. It's the sort of game that I'm going to try and get an hour or 2 in every night, but I've got other games I want to play. I've got anime I want to watch. I've got wrestling that I need to catch up on, and I do like the UFC. But if you want to see any more of these videos, or you want to see any videos about anything I just listed there, I will be doing videos. I've put out a load in the last few days. I'm trying to sort of spread my wings a bit, do a bit more than I was before. I was just doing Path of Exile 2 videos, so thank you very much to that game, because that's given me the opportunity to do this. But now I'm branching out a bit. I want to do all of my interests. I want to speak more. So hopefully that will all come across. But thanks for watching. I'm Bifties. This is The Cave. Welcome to my Exile. See you all next time.